Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever wanted to just jump on the internet, but all the English words felt a little confusing? Well, today we are going to unlock that whole world for you. We're going to learn the most important words for using a computer and the web. So let's get started. You know, when you first start out, all these new words, download, browser, icon, it can feel like everyone is speaking a secret code. But I promise you, it's not as tricky as it sounds. And in this explainer, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to crack that code and we're going to do it together. We'll break down all these tech words so they're simple, they're clear, and you can feel totally confident using your computer in English. We're going to take this one step at a time. First up, we'll start with Hello Computer to cover the absolute basics. Then we'll organize your digital desk. After that, we'll learn some action words in Making Things Happen, and then we'll explore navigating the internet. And finally, we'll do a quick review to give you the keys to the kingdom. It's going to be fun. All right, let's jump right into our first section. Hello, computer. To really get started, there are two super basic parts of any computer that you just gotta know. Okay, so every single computer has two main parts. First, you've got the hardware. Think of the word hard. This is all the physical stuff you can actually pick up and touch, like your screen, your keyboard, or your mouse. Then you've got the software. You can't touch software. It's the set of instructions and programs inside the computer that tells all that hardware what to do. It's the brain. Okay, so now you know about hardware and software. But what happens when you actually turn the computer on? What are you even looking at? That brings us to section 2, your digital desk, where we'll talk about the main things you'll see right on your screen. So that big screen you see right when your computer boots up, that's called the desktop. And honestly, it's the perfect name for it. Just think of it like a real desk in your office or your room. It's your main workspace where you keep all your tools and projects. And what's on your desktop? Well, you'll see a bunch of these little pictures. These are called icons. An icon is basically a shortcut. It's a little button you click to immediately open a program or a file without having to search all over for it. Pretty handy, right? But let's be real. If you just have hundreds of icons everywhere, your desktop is going to get super messy. So how do you stay organized? You use a folder. And it works exactly like a paper folder you'd use at school. You can have one folder for your pictures, one for your documents. It's the best way to keep your digital desk nice and clean. So what do you put inside these folders? You put files. A file is just, it's any single thing on your computer. A document you write is a file. A photo from your vacation is a file. A song you like is a file. Basically, if it's a piece of information, it's a file. You guys are doing great. So we've just learned the nouns of the computer world, the things you can see. Now, for section 3, let's learn the verbs. These are the powerful action words that really make things happen. Okay, listen up because this one is super important. Download and upload. To download is when you take something from the internet and bring it down to your computer, like when you save a photo from an email. The opposite is to upload. That's when you send something from your computer up to the internet. For example, when you post a new video on social media. See the difference? Down to you, up to the web. All right, let's put that to the test. Let's practice. Take a look at this sentence. Amira blank a video of her new baby onto Facebook so that her family members could watch it. Is she A, searched, B, downloaded, or C, uploaded? She's sending the video up to the internet. So if you said C, uploaded, you are absolutely right. Fantastic job. So what's the difference between to browse and to search? They sound kind of similar, but they're totally different. To browse is when you're just looking around online with no real goal. It's like window shopping at the mall. But to search is when you want something specific. You go to a search engine like Google, you type in exactly what you want, and you find it. Okay, so we know the words to look for things, but what do we actually use to do all this? Well, that brings us to our 4th section, the tools you need for navigating the internet. To get on the internet, you need a special program. It's like a door to the online world. That program is called a browser. Think of it like your car that lets you drive all over the web. The most popular browsers are Google Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. In fact, you're probably using one right now to watch this. Now, look at the very top of your browser window. See that long white box up there? That is the address bar. It's where you type in the specific address of a website you want to go to, kind of like putting an address into your GPS. You've seen these all over the place. On a web page, you'll see words that are a different color, usually blue, maybe they're underlined. That's a link, which is short for hyperlink. And here's a cool tip. Move your mouse over a link. See how the little arrow, your cursor, changes into a little pointing hand? That's the signal. It's telling you, hey, you can click here to go somewhere new. Now, a lot of websites have private areas, like for your email or your social media. To get in, you need to log in or sign in. It's the same thing. This is where you enter your special username and your password. Now, your username is your public name, but your password, that's your secret key. You should never, ever share it with anyone. Wow, look how much we've covered. You've learned so much. So for our final section, let's do a quick review and make sure you have the most important words fresh in your mind. It's time to get your keys to the kingdom. So here they are, your keys to the web. You now know that you use a browser to get online. You know the difference between download and upload. You know to click on a link to go to a new page. You know how to organize your files and folders. And you know how to log in securely. You've got this. Seriously, it's true. Learning these words is exactly like getting a brand new set of keys. You now have the power to unlock so many doors and explore the entire digital world with confidence. So I've got one last question for you. Now that you have the keys to this incredible online world, where are you going to go first? The possibilities are absolutely endless. You did such a great job today. Remember, the best way to get more comfortable with all of this is to just practice a little bit every single day. Keep exploring, keep learning, and I'll see you next time.